So let's get into this. Let's just explain Kin's power quickly. Kin's power is called needle control. She can pull needles from the ground, create like earth needle, like these sharp needles that are made out of dirt that she can shoot, and she can also use metal needles, which I'm afraid of. I hate metal needles. Holy fuck, I hate needles. As she can use them, and they will hurt. They will hurt you to the fucking end. So let's go back to this. I was supposed to make Kin the most overpowered character, but I'm not. For a while, it's time for the first exam. The first one is a writing one. With Remy, with them finishing it, with Adrian finishing it last. Along with Alex and Remy finishing it for... Remy finished it third because of how fast she is and how smart. With Alex finishing mid and Adrian finishing last. Now time for the next one, which is a power scaling exercise. So you're going to use your strongest attack, and there's going to put a giant dummy in front of you. It's going to be about 50 feet tall, and if you defeat it, you're instantly accepted in. You pass the part. If you hit it really hard and it like tilts, you definitely get past. Remy goes first. She goes, lightning speed. As she covers herself in lightning, then jumps up in the air and punches it back, which puts a hole in the dummy. As she blitzes up to its arm and kicks it off, then kicks off its other leg, as in they poof it away. Next is Alex. Alex locks onto a certain place, then punches it off, going, ugh. He goes, well, that was easy. Because his power also comes with super strength. His power is basically a lock on super strength. Next is Adrian. He goes, from both of his hands, it sounds like you hear the sound of a gun. Everyone hears like a ding, as he goes, as a humongous scorch of fire burns the entire thing away. He goes, as he falls down, going, "Jeez, that was an intense one." Next is Akane Ryuki. She just creates a giant ball and obliterates it. He goes, easy. Next is a girl named Rin. Ryozaki. She smacks everyone away. For some reason, everyone falls asleep. And Adrian, while he's falling asleep, sees a short glimpse of this. Sees a short glimpse of her opening a portal on top of the dummy, and it gets sucked in. As everyone wakes up a minute later, as they go, what the heck happened? And just so, illusion. I just want to enjoy making a video, God. Get the car! Alright, whatever. So with this, he jump up in the air going, whoa! As he says, her power is kind of like a portal gate. Maybe she can send places to other places. Maybe like if you overload it. He says you could probably defeat her power with probably overloading the galaxy. Because I'm pretty sure she can open you up to the vacuum of space. You're going to have to overload the system though. Adrian says, this hurts so bad, because they actually fell hard. Kin goes and she just launches billions of needles at it, which Adrian just shivers, going, I never want to fight her ever. I won't get her mad. I don't want to get stuck by needles. That is my one and only fear. So next is the next one. We will team up with 2 people. You yourself will have a 3-man squad. A 3-man, 1 woman, maybe a 3-woman, no, 3-man, a 2-man, 1 woman, a 2-woman, 1 man, maybe one of those teams. And you'll have to go through this entire obstacle course of forest. And you'll have to go through it without being touched by the lasers. Adrian goes, looks like we'll try this out. As they head in, as Adrian, Remy, and Alex head in, he says, alright guys, so what we're gonna do is, I'll burn the top of them so we can just, I'll keep on burning them once we go through. Remy, try and stop the source while I blow them up. She goes, right. He says, Alex, just head through. He goes, right. As they go, Adrian starts to burn all the machines, going, as Remy's overloading a system with a giant shock of lightning. She goes, as Alex is making it through, as all the lasers are finally deactivated, as he goes, as they make it through. But then the lasers instantly come back on, and Adrian miraculously dodges them. And then they make it through. Adrian says, we did it! Surprisingly. As Akane just shoots a giant dark matter ball which annihilates the entire system. As she just walks through it along with her team. Adrian says, that was insane. She says, I wonder what she can do at max power. After that, they have to wait a couple of days for their results. A couple of days later, they get the results and what tier they will be in and what if they even got in. They all walk up to each other saying that they all got in, but they need to see what tier they're at. Adrian says, if we get into the high tier, we'll do pretty good. Adrian looks saying, I got 100%, I got 100% on the written, 100% on the burning of the robot, and 100% on the obstacle course. And I think most of our points were because of teamwork. Remy says, I got all of them. I got all of it. Alex says, I did too. They all yell, yeah, we made it to high tier. As Adrian says, I wonder what Akane got. She says, tomorrow we'll see everyone's grades. Remy says, as they head to school the next day, having a nice drip outfit as they walk in and take the elevator. There's also the result in the elevator, and they see Akane Ryuki did not place first place. She placed about 25th place. She placed about 3rd. Then they look for the leaderboards to see where they got. But then they realize she placed 4th. Adrian got 1st. Well, actually, Remy got 1st. Alex got 2nd. Remy got 1st. Adrian got 2nd. And Alex got 3rd. They go, whoa, we did it! He goes, that's probably because of Remy's speed inside of the written exam, and also her destruction of blowing off many body parts. That was pretty good, Remy. She goes, thanks! That was amazing. He says, I could tell Alex did, because Alex actually helped destroy the drones, one-shotted the robot. He says, I wonder why Akane took, and we can also see their scores. He says, on the obstacle course it was, she got a 50? On the obstacle course? She got a 70 on the obstacle course? But she annihilated it, said Alex. Adrian says, Yeah, but here's the thing. Teamwork. She didn't have any team correlation with her team. All she did was shoot a giant blast, which wrecked all the system. She just walked through it. With her, she actually, I think you left once you saw the thing was destroyed, but she actually pushed her teammates out of the way, and they almost failed. So she also lost points because of that. He goes, and that Galaxy girl just warped away everything. I kind of don't think it's fair. And she says, "Oh, quiet." And Rennie says, "Oh, come on, Adrian. You know that everyone gets a chance." He goes, "Okay, yeah." And that's it for now, since I have